Hey guys, this is Jesse with McDominator Gaming. I wanted to go over a couple games today against two strong players. They were good games, actually my two most recent games, and get the day started with these. The first game is going to be against a top 15,000 player. You know, he was a very strong player, and then against the top 12,000 player. So we'll get started here with Nay the King. I'm not sure how to say that actually. Anyway, he has a moderate quick cycle deck here. He's going to be Miner, Ice Wizard, Log, Fireball, Skeleton Army, Minion Horde, the Flying Axeman. That's the Executioner. I call him the Flying Axeman, and the Goblins. So, you know, this guy's a strong player. He's a highly rated player. He's, you know, level 12 here, which of course makes things interesting as well. So at the start, when I have this starting hand, I usually will play my wizard behind my tower. I usually don't like to start with that high of a elixir card, but if I don't have my princess, don't have my goblins, I don't really have much of a choice. Again, as always, I start out left lane, and again, it works out for me. So when they're almost in range here, I'm going to drop my knight up here on the left to distract the axeman, so he's shooting this way, and my wizard can shoot this way. I did not take into account his miner coming up there. So the miner's going to create a little bit of an issue for slowing me down. I have arrows coming to take care of the goblins so I can get my knight back on the Flying Axeman. So I'm going to melt him now, and I'm going to try to follow up with a balloon because I know that he played the Axeman, which is tough on my balloon, and I don't know exactly what he has yet. And so now I found out it's a minion army. So, minion horde, sorry. And here, when I have 4 of those coming at my tower cannot handle 4 by itself. Have to drop something to save my damage, drop my spear goblins here in the middle, pull those over, and we'll wind up getting those killed without taking damage. So I'm still ahead on elixir, which is okay. If he doesn't do anything, I'll get 1 hit on the tower with my goblin. Good little tap, catches me up a little bit more. I'm happy with that. Probably, if he doesn't play something first, I'm probably going to play my princess on the left side of this bridge here. Yep. So here that goes. Get a hit. And that exchange actually is good for me. The princess, 1 shot from the princess against the level 2 log will do more damage than the log. So that works out. So I'm going to play the same way here. I'm going to drop my knight up here. Oh, I guess I'll drop him on the other side. So that my wizard can survive. Have good spacing here between my knight and my wizard to make sure that both don't get hit by splash damage. And so with the increased range with the wizard a couple updates ago, he'll be able to sit back further and not take splash damage while the knight tanks it. So now I know that I'm going to have his minion horde coming soon. That's what I'm expecting. So you can see I already have my arrows ready to go, and I'm going to shoot him to hit this area. That's where he dropped the minions last time, was along that left side. So let's see what I do. Alright, so there, the arrows are out. They're already in the air, on their way, and let's see what happens. Yep, there were the minions right there. All but 1 got killed by it. My wizard takes out the other one, and it's probably a tower at that point if I had to guess. That preemptive spell is huge. So here I have to drop my goblins on the right in order to draw those his goblins away. They would do a fair amount of damage to my tower, so you know, take care of them. Try to let my elixir build back now. I'm in good shape, I know that. And what I'm going to do if I max out on elixir, if I had to guess, I'm going to drop princess on this right side to try to force him to play some on the right. Because by doing so, by making him play on the right now, he's losing out on 300 damage that he's already done on this tower. So if I get the action over here, that gives me an advantage. So I'm going to go ahead and put my knight down here to pull all of these skeletons over, and they'll eventually surround him, and then that'll get this tower shooting and this one. But in the meantime, I have my wizard to help kill that miner. So here's that other tower shooting, taking care of those. And got the miner down, and we're in good shape. So we're moving on up. I don't want to waste elixir, so I go ahead and put some more pressure on by dropping my balloon. I have no intention of preemptive spelling because he's a good player. I know he's a good player, and he would expect me to do that again, so I didn't. And I saved 3 elixir by doing so. So at this point, I just killed his miner back here with my barbs. I need to keep these guys off my tower long enough for these barbs to get on this side of the tower. Knight gets dropped here, and he's going to serve that purpose. Give me just a little bit of extra time to get these barbs around to keep us from taking any extra damage to that tower. Balloon goes down. Again, I have no intention of trying to make that balloon actually hit home. I did try preemptive because that would have been a 3 for 5. No, I take that back. I did go ahead and freeze as well. I take that back. So I went ahead and made that extra push and wound up winning that game. That was a good game against a good player. I had that preemptive spell early in the game that got the tower down really set the tone, because then I could sit back and play defense the whole time. Now, the other game that we're going to watch, again, it's against the top 12,000 player here. Again, another strong player. He's running a giant graveyard deck, which aren't the most fun to play against. He's only a level 11, so at least I'm only 270 hit points behind to start the game. With having both my goblins and my princess, I'll probably do goblins first. Yep. And launch them, and then I'll follow it up if I see that he's not going to drop a log. I'll go ahead and drop my princess on the side. Oh, I went opposite side, and the reason I did that, now that I'm looking at it, that was a smarter play. I'm going to force him to play something on this side. Otherwise, my princess is going to keep doing damage. So he's not going to be able to counter this lane and get a good push going as strong as he would like to, because he has to play something over here. That's actually a smarter play. So here he splits his archers. So this archer is going to be this lane. I can completely ignore it. I'll give up some damage to it, but I don't have to worry about it. And now this archer is going to be within damage range and in front of that giant. So that allows me to kill that archer before it gets behind the tank. Barbs go down. They're going to take care of this giant without much issue. Fireball, not worried about it. Wizard will take care of the Mega Minion. And have a little bit of a push going, but I'm also know I'm behind on Elixir. So that's not ideal. And he wisely waited to drop that skeleton army until my wizard locked onto the tower. As soon as my wizard locked on, he dropped the skeleton army, because otherwise my wizard would have shredded it. So I got good damage there. Again, distract the skeleton army with my goblins and lose one goblin. That's okay. Go ahead, get a little bit more damage. And he's going to go opposite lane here because he's done more damage on this tower than this one. So he's changing it up. I, again, am going to play my princess opposite of the giant. And that allows me to force him to split again. And so he's going to have to do the same thing. This time he sends both archers over there. And I'm probably going to counter with my knight. Yep. So as soon as they cross the bridge, my knight's going to drop right between them. And that will draw their fire to him. My tower takes no damage but can still help him. And now my barbs will be able to come over here as soon as the giant's crossing the bridge. So that's not an issue there. He's probably going to play Mega Minion Fireball like he did last time. But I'm going to do enough damage. Nope, he held off on the Fireball. Smart play by him, because the giant was going to die. And it wouldn't have helped him. So I'm in good shape here. And I'm going to take out this building. Now I know he has a building for the purposes of my balloon. Got one shot off with the wizard. Not enough of the skeletons were killed. So here come my goblins to distract the skeletons, to bring them over so that I don't give up any cheap damage. And so they are down. Get an extra little hit here. Opposite again. Here's my princess. Here's the giant. Opposite lane. Force him to send his archers here. Same play. Going to be the knight as soon as they cross that bridge. Knight goes in. Takes them down. I'm going to be sending my barbs over here. But he played it a little bit differently this time. He sent the Mega Minion out first. So he knows that when he fireballs me, my barbs are one hit for his Mega Minion. So he's going to send that fireball. And it's going to be 4 hits from that. Will kill all of my barbs. Or he might zap right after it. And have a good little push going. Let's see what he does. No, he waits for his Mega Minion. But what I'm able to do right here, I'm going to go ahead and drop my goblins just to slow him down a little bit more. I do not have to give any more effort to that lane. He's done. And I know I only need one more hit here with a princess. And then balloon death damage will take it down. So go ahead and get my princess opposite again. get the hit that I need. Now all I need is death damage, and that second hit was nice as well. Can drop my knight right on those. And so what I get to do now is I'll drop my barbs further back this time, because if I dropped them up front here, they would get in range of this tower and get shot. So what this allows me to do is to meet the giant right at the bridge. And I have the knight going to have a good push. He can't combo on the right lane unless he's willing to, give up that tower, which he wasn't willing to, which is okay. So I go ahead and use my arrows so that I know one more arrow can take it down. Opens up a lot of options for me. Balloon goes out for the first time in the game. He's given up now with that fireball. Princess takes that one down. Balloon takes that one down. And we have a good little win again against a strong player. And, as a free-to-play player, I always enjoy being able to pull these off. And I'm almost to level 10. Almost to level 11. I'm looking forward to that. Only, about 1,571 experience away from being able to pop up to level 11. I expect that that'll help me out a little bit as well. Sitting at 4,401 trophies. Happy with where I am right now. Goal for the season is 4,606. And if we're able to reach that, I'll be very happy. 3 barbs. I'm happy about that. Anytime I can pick up a little something I need, that's a good thing. Let's see what we got here. All right, go ahead and give you some of those. So we are well on our way. We've had a good last 3 games, and a tie here. Here's a good player too. So been playing well. Hopefully we can keep it going. Hope you found the video helpful. And any questions, comments, please leave them below. Appreciate any likes or subscribes if you like what you're hearing. And look forward to getting my new equipment here soon so we can increase my quality of video. Have a great day.